Good morning, everybody. Peter Ciccone, EAA Diner Discussions. I'm here with a very special guest, a best-selling author, Sharon McDermott. You got to work with me here. I've learned a whole lot of new words. So, she wrote a book, Unleash Your Inner Goddess: How to Experience an Empowering Pregnancy, Labor, and Birth. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about what it is that Sharon does. She is a birth doula. She is a licensed acupuncturist and a board-certified Chinese herbologist. Sharon, thank you for coming. Welcome aboard. And tell us about the book and tell us about you.
So, I've been practicing acupuncture for probably now almost 20 years, and also the herb part. And part of that is encompassing, it's whole health. So I do a little bit of nutrition. I can talk about exercise. My specialties that I got into were women's health and fertility.
Okay.
And so I have been doing that. I also do pain management, stress relief, which everybody needs.
In how many years, what evolutions have you witnessed over time with how the whole process has changed between, not the birth process, of course, but how people treat women, how we handle it in hospitals, what is changing, what advice do you give?
Well, that's why I wrote this book, because as learning, while I was actually interning through Long Island Doula Association, I was at Winthrop Hospital, and I saw a lot of, I got to experience a lot of births, and also then started doing privates. I was sometimes a little bit disturbed at the way women were treated, sometimes by the doctors, sometimes by the staff. So really I felt like women were not empowered to express themselves, either verbally to tell doctors what they did or didn't want, or also physically to just be able to labor without a lot of problems. So, problems, I mean, in terms of a lot of medical interventions and things like that. So that's sort of what set me off on trying to explain things to give women confidence and an opportunity to be educated.
And one of my new favorite words, and I asked you what it meant because it's not the first time in the last 2 weeks I've heard the word doula, which you said is a Greek word which translates to women's servant,
Right.
which you're there to aid women in really their greatest time of need, when they're giving birth. And
Yes.
I applaud that. And what have you learned from it? How has it changed your life over the years? Just seeing other women. I mean, you're a mom, and did you learn something new every time?
Yeah, well, it's still a wonder to have women birthing.
Sure.
Creating this life, number one. And that another reason was because I was treating women and, helping them to get pregnant and staying often through the whole pregnancy, but then I wouldn't see the baby at the end. So that's why I wanted to then move forth, further in, hopefully experiencing the birth. And it is a miraculous, sometimes experience just to see that, but also to give, again, women more power to just be able to do it.
Where can they get your book, and what will they learn from it?
So they will learn from it many things, but they can get the book on Amazon.
On Amazon?
Yes, and it's in Kindle or, paperback. You can get it like that. And it is considered a bestseller.
It is a bestseller. Congratulations.
Yes,
I'm so jealous.
It was very hard work getting it up there, but so they can find it there.
And the first question I asked you when you showed me the book was how long it took you to write the book, and you told me 4 years.
5 years.
5 years.
5 years. I started in 2018, and would write it on and off, and it was a real process, and it's you have to just keep slogging until you get it done. And then my editor really helped me to pull it together and make it a cohesive thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sharon, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, and guys, thank you, and like and subscribe, please. Take care.